Hello dear friends and welcome back. In our last classes we have learned how we can download JQuery UI and what is JQuery UI. So in this class we are going to learn how we can implement JQuery UI inside our web page and how we can use this. So this is the JQuery UI folder as I have created in our last class. So inside this we have JQuery UI zip file and unzip file. So we are going to click on the unzip file to open this. So you can see inside this you have these files. So there is index files also for guiding users. So you can see if you open this, so you can see here is written welcome to JQuery UI. This web page demonstrate. So you can see the example of accordion, and you can see this the example autocomplete. So you can see action script. So they have just completed, and they have just told that by using this JQuery UI you can just create this kind of thing: autocomplete button, checkbox radio, you can say control group, this called control group, this called tabs, and dialog overlay and shadow classes. You can see framework icons, date picker, progress bar, you can see select menu, spinner, and highlight error. You can see a lot. So this is the example. Just they have told that you can just create just something like this by using JQuery UI. So in next we have just a lot of files inside this. So we need only two files: one JQuery JQuery dash or -UI, and the type is cascading style sheet, it means CSS. The second one JQuery dash UI, the type is JavaScript. So we are going to copy these two files by just right click and copy, just paste inside your project JQuery project folder, inside the main folder. You can paste this here. So we have two files, one by the name of JQuery -UI, the type is style sheet. The second one JQuery UI, and the type is JQuery -UI, the type is JavaScript. So now at first we are going to just link this or call this inside this web page. So this notepad++, and this is the title JQuery UI, and here we are going to press Ctrl+D to make duplicate this, and the name was JQuery -UI.js. so you can see the folder here, JQuery -UI, the type is JavaScript. Now we are going to link this one, JQuery -UI, the type is style sheet or CSS. So for that you need to just come here, open a link tag and relationship. The type of file is CSS, so we are giving style sheet, and ref, it means hypertext reference, where your file is located in the same folder, and the name of my file is jQuery -UI.css. and just save this, go to run menu, launch in Chrome. So there is nothing, absolutely there is nothing, we have not done anything. So next step, if we discuss about only jQuery, so the basic syntax for jQuery was $, and parentheses, a dot, another parentheses, semicolon. So this was the basic for basic syntax or main syntax for jQuery. We have $, two parentheses, or you can say round bracket, and inside that we have a dot or full stop and semicolon. But for jQuery UI, this is not the syntax. For jQuery UI, we have $, round bracket, and semicolon. This is the syntax for jQuery UI. We are going to remove the jQuery syntax. And how you can work, you can just insert inside this function and just round bracket and curly braces. So this is the rule for working inside this. For example, I'm just giving a small example inside this class. What can we do? We are just going to create only a div inside the body tag, div start and div close. Inside div I'm creating id, not class. Id is equal to I'm just giving the name. I can give any name, for example example. So it is a name, you can choose any name. So you can just come inside jQuery UI, and the internal method is the same. You can just insert a $sign, and same like jQuery, dot, another parenthesis, semicolon. So inside this you can insert single quotation. For id we are using hash due to we have used id here, and the name is example, so you can call example. And here we are just writing a small, giving a small event, slider. Now we can save this, come here and refresh. So let's check why it's not working. Example, example example dot slider, style sheet style. There is spelling mistake, style. Control S. Now come back and refresh. So you can see we have a slider here. So this is called a slider that we have created just by doing a single line of code. You can see this inside jQuery UI. So it is just UI means user interface. So inside this you can just create just many things just with a single line of code. So it was just an example about jQuery UI, how you can in our last class we have learned how we can download jQuery UI. So in this class we have learned how we can implement jQuery UI inside our file. So this 3 file is very important. One jQuery UI.js, second jQuery.js, and the third one jQuery UI.css that we have implement inside our web page, or we have linked inside our web page. And this small example that we have given about jQuery UI, and so you can see this the result, and like this you can just work inside jQuery. So I hope this is helpful for you. So till next class, have a nice time and see you.